Welcome. You know, I've been thinking about something lately. Just considering something, turning it around and around in my mind as I slowly contemplate and formulate and meditate on it, letting it percolate until the time is just right. And you know what? I think I have a hypothesis. A hypnotic hypothesis, if you will. Just a theory at the moment. A possibility. Maybe a probability, even. Just a proposal, a little provocation. But not a complete conclusion yet. Oh no. Not quite yet. You see, I wouldn't jump ahead like that. I wouldn't want to make assumptions without more concrete evidence. No, at the moment, it's simply a working theory, a strong suspicion, if you like. Just a soft, slippery sense of something settling oh so subtly in the space between your thoughts. Because, you see, I've been observing you. That's right. I've been noticing just little things, like the way your breathing slows just a little when I start to speak like this. When my words begin to penetrate in a way that you're not really sure when it started happening. And just the way your focus flickers and flutters and then fixes fast with your thoughts listing, unresisting. And the way your mind starts to melt at the edges like wax does when it's so very close to that hot, flickering flame. So like I said, I think I may be onto something. Oh yes, I'm definitely onto something. Because look at you. The way your attention hangs so helplessly on my words. Like a thread, a tether. Like a soft silk line pulled tight between your mind and mine as you find yourself stuck so sweetly, bound without quite knowing how you found yourself in this delicious predicament. And well, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder just a little. What is it that makes your mind wander and wind and lock itself so tight to my voice as you listen and follow and sink so easily down for me now, aren't you? Just like that. Yes. I wonder, is it the rhythm? Is it the repetition, or the rhyming, or the resonance, the assonance, or just the melody of my words as it floats through your subconscious, lulling you so easily into that blissful surrender? Or maybe it's just the way I say maybe. Maybe you're already a little bit entranced for me now, are you? Or maybe more than a little. And I wonder if you noticed it happening, or if maybe you've only just realized how deeply you've already succumbed. But of course, that's how it works, isn't it? That's what's so delicious about it. Maybe you were just innocently listening. Or maybe you only thought you were just listening. And maybe just innocently listening is all that it takes. Maybe as your mind starts to wander and you wonder if you're deep in trance already, or only just starting that deep descent downwards into blissful oblivion. Well, maybe it's the wondering itself that takes you deeper. And maybe the more you ask yourself if you're already completely hypnotized, well, maybe the harder it is to remember what not being hypnotized even felt like. Because when you question it, when you try to think about a time when you were ever not hypnotized, well, those thoughts that question it are just thoughts, really, aren't they? And thoughts can be quietened and softened and suggested into silence until the very suggestion that they were even there to begin with starts to sound strange and uncertain as a curtain descends on your mind, and who knows what happens behind as you float in that misty cloud of trance, just like you've always done, as if time had no meaning. And I'd like to suggest, just as a theory, a hypnotic hypothetical, just a thought experiment, a harmless little musing that maybe you might not even need to try to go deeper, because you already are. And you love it, don't you? That's right. You love this feeling of not quite knowing which part of you is slipping and which part is still paying attention. And maybe those are the same parts anyway, all one and the same, twisting and winding together. Or maybe they're different parts that just want to part ways, just for a little while, as you drift in this space. Yes. So let's return to this hypothesis, because all the data points to one thing, really, doesn't it? That drift in your thoughts, that stillness in your body, that subtle tug in your awareness, like gravity, but not heavy, just inevitable, as your focus stays fixed on me. That's right. And it all points to this. You're already hypnotized. And maybe you've already known that for some time now. Or maybe you've just been sliding into it sweetly without even noticing, softly, slowly, surely, until you can't deny how deep you are, and there's no real way of knowing, is there, how long you've been here, and when it really started, or if maybe it's just always been this way. But that doesn't matter, really, because you love it, don't you? You love not needing to be sure. You love being curious and feeling that slight disorientation, and the way it feels to surrender to each and every syllable and slip further in with each and every sentence and lose yourself completely to the rhythm and the repetition and the reverie. That's right. And all you need to do is listen and be led. And you love being led, don't you? So perhaps this hypnotic hypothesis is a little more than simply hypothetical now, as every breath you take pulls you deeper and gives even more evidence in and out as your mind falls further, and with every beat of silence between my words, filled only with the echo of your attention, yet another data point on that road to sweet emptiness. Doesn't that feel so good? And you can just stay down here and float for as long as you like, until you're ready to wake in your own time, refreshed and remembering those echoes of how good it feels to be so deeply, wonderfully hypnotized. Enjoy.